Alright, everybody, we're gonna play the game called a Lakeside Walk in the Dolomites. Now, based on what I have read and understand, it's supposed to be like a horror game, or at least that's what it's gonna portray to be. So, I'm ready. Are you ready? We're all ready. So don't worry, do not fear, because you already know that I am here. Alright, so we just started this game. Let's see what we're gonna find here. What's it says? Aliek, Ali, MT 1000, and then we got like some kind of birdie. So as we can see right now, we're gonna probably be walking. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be like a what you call those little flies that light up in the night. Dragon? No, it's not dragonfly. But you know what I mean. But I think that's what it is. So now we just get a walk. Can we run? Oh, okay, I don't think we can. Okay, we can't run. So nothing weird. Yo, let me know in the comments. Do you guys do this? Like, you guys literally walk at night, in like a park? Well, not really have to be a park, but it could just be a regular walk. But do you guys really walk at night like this? Because if outside was looking like this, you're not gonna catch me outside any moment, you know what I mean? Or get an owl over here. I would be afraid somebody's gonna come running at me, or something. What if I get kidnapped, Like, I would not be walking this calmly. Oh. No, don't you start with me right now. You do not start that with me right now. All right. I don't even know what to expect. I'm just this is just kind of random. I don't know. I'm a bit freaked out. I feel like something's gonna come up at me. Every time I do this turn specifically, I feel something's gonna come up anytime. So over there we got some houses over there. Okay. Bro, why am I walking at night? It's not good. Okay. Let's see what we can find over here. Can I see? No. Hold up. Give me. Okay. Banganui. So you said it, or something like that. Welcome to Alegi, known as Ali. In the local dialect, it's a small Bene- Venetian town with 1,087 inhabitants, nestled among the spectacular peak of the Dolomites. I believe I mentioned some of those words wrong. You know, its most distinctive feature is the picturesque lake formed in 1971. Damn. Okay, that lake's been there for a while. Following landslide that detached from Mounts Peace, Peace, a modest peak on the right bank of the Cordobo River. The mass of debris buried three villages forever alluring the landscape. Despite the tragic origin, the lake is now what's the origin though? What's like the backstory on this? And the lake is now the beating heart of local tourism, of course, because it's beautiful. Its crystal clear water reflects over the walls of the Mount Sivera, attracting the visitors from around the world. From skink, say that skink exhausts the hikers and pursue the regular viewing. I mean, it's beautiful. Look at this. This is beautiful. I would like to come here and look at this view in this balcony over here. It's beautiful. Now I promise, guys, I know how to read. Okay, I know how to read. It just some of those words catch me off guard a little bit. What if I go over here? Can I just fall? No, I cannot. Bro, I refuse to keep walking. Oh, the duck. Hey, Mr. Duck. What doing? Can't interact. I don't know what that got me. I already knew he was there. Just so quiet. Okay. 14 agosto 2025. Comune di Alegre, sí. 45 ediciones del Giro de Largo di Alegre en Nocturna. Okay. August 14, 2025. 45 annual nights run around Alex Lake. Oh, this is not. Okay, so as far as what I'm understanding, this is a lake that's been run for 1771. I think it was first made and everything. What just happened? Sounded like somebody just dove right in the water, right? Or am I wrong? You know what I mean? I may be tripping. I may be tripping, but it sounded like, or did the duck just get eaten by something in the water? I don't like this. I don't like this, bro. But what I was trying to say, the state's been running since 1771. The first time it opened and run. Oh, it's not good. It's not looking good. Oh my god. What do we talk about here? Cause I don't know. I'm afraid. I'm afraid it's gonna come up at me. Something is following me. I know you guys heard that little step behind. Something is around here, and it just happens to walk by and step on a little leaf, bro. I don't want to turn. I don't want to turn. I don't want to turn. Oh my god. It's not looking. It's not looking great. Bro, what the heck? Bro, something's walking behind me. Something is behind me. Every time I move, it catch up. I don't know. I don't know if you noticed, but you see this light right here? It seems like to be moving because this dark part keep moving with me. But I'm. Oh my god. Yo. Or is it me? Was it me hitting the leaves? Or am I tripping? Why would it do that? Why would it freaking add a noise to it like that, bro? Bro, you probably don't hear it as loud as I'm hearing it. But for me, it's like having speaker right at your ears. Okay, okay, okay. No, we're not afraid, guys. We're not afraid. We're just gonna go straight. We're gonna finish our walk and we're gonna go back home, take a shower, and go to sleep. That's what we're gonna do. You know, we're not gonna be afraid, guys. We're not gonna be afraid. It wants us to be afraid, but we're not gonna be afraid. We're not. Let's go over here. Let's go over here. Okay, we got tables. So this is probably what that tourist, tourist. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm assuming this is where they come. Cause if you go back, you can see the view. You see the beautiful lake. You see the lights behind the houses, and obviously at night, with family and all that, that's kind of beautiful. Or with your loved one, it's also kind of nice. Um, 16 agosto 2025, Alegue, en Riva al lago. Parche, Illuminate, Fuochi de Artificio. I'm assuming it's supposed to be like another different language, obviously. Dante, Ilano, Cortina, 2026. I don't know, it's supposed to be like, see a clown right here? Yeah, it's supposed to be like Pennywise or something? Like from the sewers? Looks like. August 16, 2025, a lake, boat lake, fireworks. Obviously, imagine, guys, hold up. You guys make sense behind me. Imagine you're right here, right? With your loved ones, drinking some water, soda, drink of your preference, and you're just looking at this view at daytime, right? And then it comes nighttime, you have the houses right there, and imagine the fire would just come up and it's like, they're exploding, just like, you know what I mean? And the lights are kind of going everywhere. That would be beautiful, It's a good moment to take a picture and everything. I don't know if I think I'm regretting this game. I wanted to play something interesting, but I kind of went random and thought I would just play some horror game and it'd probably be fun to play, and I'm not finding it fun anymore. Malege è una destinazione idile per chi cerca natura, sport e relax. Dos paese ofrece una vasta gamma di attività, corse podistiche, impianti di risalita moderni, eventi per più grandi e piscine en estate y el lago di Alleghe. Si tiene de un dobla barche a remi dei pescatori e pedalo creano un'atmosfera suggestiva nei mesi più caldi il mercato settimanale lago atra interés ti turisti ofrendo prodotti locali arti anato. It sounds like it's going Spanish and then it's going different language. Now, I probably didn't say any of that right, or maybe I did. I don't know. I don't know that language. I don't know what that's saying. I'm just reading it off as going, thinking, maybe I'm not saying it right. But let's read what it's really supposed to be saying. Alegre is a perfect getaway for those seeking nature, correct? Sports and recreation. The town offers a wide range of activities, running events, mountain ski lift, and entertainment for both adults and children. In summer, its lake takes on a, I don't know what it's supposed to say here, blank where the fishermen's rowboats and paddle boats create a charming atmosphere. During the warnings months, the weekly lakeside market draws tourism, offers a local product and the handicrafts. I mean, so far for me, it's giving. I would like to be here. I'm seeing mountains, I'm seeing animals over here, drinks, more mountains, the water, the lights, goose. You know what I mean? To me, this is sounding really good. This looks pretty nice. Okay. So as far as what I understand, we're learning about this lake or this area specifically we're into. It's called, or I don't know if it's a park. The water. We're learning about this place called Alege. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be a park or um. We know it's for a tourism. We do know that people come here and enjoy. Why is okay? But other than that, we're learning about the history of Alege. I don't know much about it. I might put some pictures up here. Just about the place if I look it up. No, 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 no! Stop it! Stop it! No, no! Don't do anything creepy, please. No, stop, stop. Nope. Before anything creepy happens, the first something that come up right here. Yo, see that over there? What's that moving over there? I know you'll see this right here, right? Where it's moving. I know I'm not the only one seeing that. But oh, I thought I saw something over there. What's it called? Yeah, I'll look it up, see if it's a real place. But I think it probably is because the way it's kind of showing it off, and the way it's showing us years and pictures. The pictures look more realistic, so showing that it's real. I'll look it up. I'll put some stuff right here in the screen where you guys will be able to see a bit more of it. Bro, I swear, bro, and I can't even run. Oh hell nah. Oh no 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 no. Oh lord. No 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 no. It's maybe because it's windy. It is windy outside, guys. Maybe that's why the swing is moving, but that's never a good sign. A swing moving like that is never a good sign. We don't mess with that up here. We don't not mess with that. You know what I'm saying? Look, I don't think there'll be an exact jump scare coming in, like somebody coming at me. Maybe they will, but I don't think it's really. Is the boat moving over there? Is that movie? What the heck? Like I don't think there'll be an exact jump scare just because I can't run. If you could run, you'll be in a point where you're gonna have to run and go for your life. I can't run. So all I can do is just walk. So I don't think anything crazy is gonna maybe there'll be cheap jump scares, but nothing too crazy. Oh my god, it's snow over there. Yo, this is the worst part ever, guys. So weird. Oh. No, oh my god, that noise. Splash party. Chiusura di stagione. Alleghe piane di pese live music for drinks, information in we'll figure out this is a real link or not. Splash party, seasonal closure, alleged piani de pese live music for drinks. Now I want you guys to say this though. It's not, I should say it in the beginning, not the beginning, but the point I was reading this. When I'm reading the language that is not obviously my language of speaking, that I'm trying to read it either way. I'm not trying to read it as an insult or fun. I'm just trying to read it, trying to see if I can actually pronounce the words. I'm not sure how accurate I am with the speaking of those because I don't know the language. I don't know what it says. All I know is the translation is giving me the game, but I do not mean to make fun of anything at all. Okay, so just I'm taking it serious, just so you guys know. I'm just reading it up because I don't know why not. Okay, yo. Born in the bro. I'm scared, man. Bro, I'm getting the heebie-jeebies over here, bro. Like, stop it, man. I gotta go over here and read this stuff. I mean, I don't gotta go read. I could just keep walking. You know, I'm just to read it because I want to know what's going on here. You know. Better so skip a little so okay. This specifically looks like it's talking about culture. You know what I mean? Because we're looking at stuff that are being done here, and like assuming this is fruit. I want to say towards a sustainable balance. It is regrettable. What the heck? It is regrettable to acknowledge how alleged in its surroundings village have become primarily tourist destinations despite the possessing the resources to foster a thriving economy. Local traditions, okay, never mind. I thought I heard footsteps. Hold on. Such as woodworking throughout iron craftsmanship and grass gastronomy have almost disappeared, leading to a culture impoverishment of this area. Although tourism has brought wealth, it is also reshaping, reshaping the town's original identity. It is crucial to find a balance between tourism development, the preservation of traditionals, and the environment to ensure suitable and proper profit futures. Okay. Hold on. You see this? Okay, we see that already. Now we're looking at this one. Okay. It's supposed to be somebody who had a tragic, let's see. The mysterious of Alligator. Here's where we get into the spooky stuff, guys. Alright, so you guys better get ready, man. This is the spooky stuff. So no, no. What the heck? That was not the wind. That was somebody with their bad breath over my freaking ears and neck, just giving me the whole, bro. Told you guys, we're getting to the spooky part, and tell you, oh my god. The Lake of Shadows, the chilling disappearance of Alligator. Okay, Alligator is assuming the place, right? Or is it a person, and then they name it after that person, we'll find out afterwards. I'll do my own research in this, but despite its timeless charm, Alligator became infamous between the 1930s and the 1940s, okay? And once again, in the 1980s, due to a series of mysterious disappearances, so people disappear in its place. So it became big in the 1970 some, and 1771, it became famous. And now between the 1930s and 40s, and in 80s, we have people who are now going missing. So it makes the place not as famous as before, as why it was famous before, because of its culture is in the views and in the pretty much culture wise due to the serious mysterious although the exact circumstances remain uncertain, so they still don't know how it happened. That's what we're getting for here. It is believed that there is an abandoned cure near the lake Alligator, as the last trace of the victim were discovered in its close proximity. The missing individuals included men, women, and young people and adults, all vanished without a trace in a phenomenon that seems to repeat itself cyclically over the decades. This occurrence is now collectively referred to as the Mysteries of Alligator. Have inspired numerous books attempting to shed light on what happened, but without ever solving the enigma. Even the film industry has turned its attention to these events, bringing the chilling stories of Alligator to the big screen. The lake is often portrayed as a symbol of dark secrets, one that has never been uncovered. The eerie aura that still lingers over Alligator continues to fuel its mysterious allure, drawing those fascinated by the unknown to its waters. So it was famous back in 1771. They got people in and made the place rich as it should be because of its views and its culture. And then we get to 1930s, 40s, 80s. We got people going missing. There's no clue in what's going on. And we just got somebody who happens to just be behind me with their nasty breath. They didn't brush their teeth. I'll tell you that for sure. So now I'm questioning whether if I turn back, is somebody going to be there or not? And the fact that they can't find these people, it makes it even more chilling. Because it's like, how do you guys cannot find them? How did they go missing without nobody be found? Knowing this is a place that people come here often, and I'm assuming now it's like abandoned. And if this place is abandoned, that's where we're going. That is, what am I doing here? Why am I walking in this place? They're supposed to be abandoned. People are getting kidnapped. Why am I here? You know what I mean? Like who said? Who thought? Oh yeah, this place is abandoned. People are getting kidnapped. Yeah, and I want to walk through there at night. Cause why not? Like, what in the world? Like, I want to find out if my character has more story to this. Like, is he here to investigate? As in, like, somebody who got interest in it. Cause we see here that people are making like movies out of this. The big screen are making movies out of this. The big screen. The people on top are making movies out of this. Obviously, the stories because they can't find out what's going on, so they make their own conclusions, such as the drawings that we see right here. Yo, I don't want to turn around. Yo. Okay, somebody there. Somebody there. Nobody there. What makes it even more creepy, guys? The swing, it's not moving no more. And I don't know what's about to happen. I'm just worried. This is something's gonna jump at the screen. I'm gonna be here, you know, like I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't want to. Why did I choose this game? Why did I choose this game, bro? I have to keep walking. What's the? Are we just walking, uncovering the whole thing of what's going on here? Oh my god, I don't like this. I don't like this, guys. I don't like this. You guys don't see this, but I got this big screen right here, right? The monitor, this like where I'm seeing the whole game. It's just not. It's not looking great. It's not looking great. It's just as right on my face. I'm looking at it. You know what I mean? So if something comes up, I can't avoid it. Just gonna, it's not looking great. Please don't look. Please don't come. Are we gonna find out the mysteries? Hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Nobody here. Nobody's here. Nobody. Stop. I don't like that. No, I don't like that. No, stop. Please don't. Oh no. Oh no. My Padre nuestro en el cielo. No. But it's gonna run at me, isn't it? Guys, get ready for this. Alright, get ready. You guys have drinks on you. Put it away. This is not a good. We're not scared, guys. Hello, sir. Hello. I need help. I'm stuck here, sir. Can you help me, sir? Sir. Oh hell no. Sorry, I'm not. What do I do now? Bro, I'm not gonna follow him in that woods. No. Hold up. Let me put a poster. I'm supposed to follow him in the woods. No lights. This dude looks like he's like. Oh, first glance when we saw the guy, he looks like it's a camper. Like he's camping because he has his backpack behind him, like a camper would. And he has clothes on and everything. He's just walking. Normally here. But the question is, why are you standing there at night? And you see me. It's probably the guy who was behind me. You know what I mean? Pause. But and you gonna go in this scary place? No, not scary place. You go to a forest. But I got no flashlight, guys. I have nothing here but just I'm not ready for this. Either we're about to hit the ending and it's gonna be a screen terror part in the end, or we still got more lore to this. As far as I'm understanding, whoever made this game is breaking out what happened back in the days of this lake area place called Alege. He's giving us the whole background story. This is based in this. Now, is it real? If it is, you'll see a text saying it's real. We'll find out if it's real. Hold on, controls. What can I do? Movement, move camera, right? Okay, right. Change page, okay. See, I can't do nothing else than walk. So, what I'm assuming is we're gonna live, because how he's telling the story of one living, unless it's supposed to be fiction based on what he believes. I feel like we're seeing this from a person's perspective who's gone through this, which I don't know why you would still be here and follow a guy in the forest. I would have been out of here already. We don't mess with this stuff, guys. Oh my god, guys, I don't want to do this, guys. When I do this, you're doing this with me, okay? Doing it with me. I'm looking at you behind the screen, looking at me. You're doing this with me. God. Oh, okay. Bro, why are we doing this, guys? It was getting louder. When his music is louder like this, something's gonna happen, bro. I don't wanna. Guys, we're not afraid, guys. Whoa, what's going on? What's going on? This is not. It's not what it's looking like. This is getting. Where does it end? Where do we end this at? You know what I mean? Like, who's walking at night at this time in the forest? Who does that? Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure some of you freaks out there do that, you know. But why? Like, you're asking for like you don't see movies, you don't see TV shows. You're asking to beat the next one. You know what I mean? Like, I know life can be horrifying, but I still love my life. I can't. I don't want to go through this ever in my life. I don't want to, you know. And then you have no. Okay, that's an hour. Hopefully, it's an hour. But then you come here by yourself. You got no backup. You got nothing on you. Just a flat. Stop it! Stop it! Where are we at? That's the backpack for the guy, guys. That is his backpack. That means he just put it in the thing. He's somewhere there watching us, following us as we're walking in this, bro. Look, I'm gonna grab that. I see a note. There's some note in there. I see it right now. I'm gonna grab that note. I'm gonna grab that backpack, and if you know he's gonna grab me, bro, I'm gonna be gone. No more to hear from you, bro. Hello, sir. I'm in no harm. I'm just stuck, sir. Of course. Or is the guy we're following us, or at least we saw here, is he the guy who's trying to uncover the story for us? So he's leaving little clues there, which is still weird though. But you know, he's leaving this stuff for us to find. Corriere del Civetta, Belluno, February 14, 1981. Families of the victims want the truth. So do I. Alright, I want to know what's going on. Alleged in the mysteries of the disappearances. For over 6 months, the small community of Alleghe has been shaken by the series of mysterious disappearances. 5 people, guys, 5, alright? Including 3 young women and 2 adults have vanished without a trace. Now, when he says young women, are we talking about people be 18 and above around there? Or are we talking somebody who's younger than that? Because if it's a kid, that's messed up. Whoever did this is messed up for doing that, you know what I mean? What are we getting here at, you know? The case has sparking growing unease, bringing back memories of similar events in the 1930s and 40s. At this time, a serious disappearance affected at least 7 people, remaining unsolved with investigations quickly dismissed due to lack of evidence. Some witness spoken of blank presence. I don't know what is this little blank they're not showing us, you know what I mean? So just to be clear, when this whole stuff happened was back in the 30s and 40s, and then it happens again now in the 80s, and now they don't know, they have no information, so obviously the cops can't follow up anything at all because they have no evidence of the mysteries. So for that mistake, we can't follow it without nothing else here because we're just wasting time at this point, which sounds messed up because somebody's missing, obviously, so you can't just stop it for that. But you know, it's the way they run their stuff over there, you know. Blink ever confirmed. Today history seems to be spreading itself. Local authorities have intensified their search effort, but no concrete leads have emerged. More than 40 years have passed, but the scars left by the past disappearances are still fresh in our community's memories, says L.T. Tony, mayor of Alleghe. Families of victims refuse to remain silent with the determination mindset of the past decades. They are insisting on a resolution to the case. Authorities have both the remaining watchful yet growing fear suggestions the town may be facing another wave of mysterious disappearances. The case recently reopened remains to a priority for local police. The answer still seems out of search. Okay, with each day that passes without an answer, the mysteries of Alleghe grow ever deeper, staring. Did I hear somebody just walk by like a step? Okay, suspicions are giving rise to the shadow theories. I mean, it happens 30s and 40s, and after that, it just gone quiet. Nothing happened. or back in the 80s now. Or to me, this is I don't know if the 80s is where I'm at or 80s is back in this paperwork was at. But the 80s happens again. We have no clues, no names, no persons, nothing. Pasaha, they are missing, and they want answers. They're done waiting. They're done this. They want answers to get peace for the people who have gone missing, which I understand. As a family of being somebody who's gone missing, you're gonna want answers. Just just a little nothing is not gonna. You know what I mean? Where's he at? Is he living? Is he dead? You know what I mean? What's going on? Now I will say though, the person who's in charge, I believe they told us who it is. What they told us who it was L. D. Tony, who's the mayor of this specific area. I will put cameras. Put cameras, put cameras everywhere. You know what I mean? Maybe check the foreways and try to put some stuff to avoid certain things happening, You know what I mean? Something to stop it at least. You know what I mean? Because you can't do much. What we do? Bye. That's nah, cuz. So we got this better flashlight as we can see. Hold up. Before we continue, am I supposed to be the authorities? Like not only police in general. I mean, am I supposed to be somebody who wants answers? And they decided to come back here and get peace for maybe a loved one who might got missing, or in general for the people who want peace. Am I supposed to be that person who comes in here and is like, saying, we're gonna find out what's going on? It's a good game. This game is so far so good. It's interesting, scary, simple, but it hits where it has to hit. I'll be honest, I love it, but I'm scared of it. You know what I mean? And I know you are too. You say you're not, but I know you are. I know you're hiding in the comments, just looking right there. But I know, I see you. This is some of the games. Oh my God, what I do here? Okay. Can I grab that? Okay, we can't grab that. I don't know why we're not gonna get a weapon. Like, we have a hex. Get the hex. Because if anybody comes at me, I'm gonna chop them like a tree. Gonna get that wood. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you have a weapon with you, and you're not gonna grab it, bro. You're asking for things to go wrong here. I don't know how long we're gonna keep walking, guys, before anything crazy happens. What freaks me out more is the music. It's getting into that temper where something's gonna happen, but you don't know what's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen, And you're just walking and walking, I'm just. I said, what do we do here? Yo, we're seeing light. Is this the way out? Like, are we gonna find another way out of here and survive, or are we gonna is it gonna be like a camp? Like, he has his fire right here in the made, and then he's like camping there. What about if find his camping area? Or is this a place where one of the victims might be here that we're just gonna walk into them? What are we able to see, guys? Ah, you scared the heck out of me with a tree. Okay, hold on. I see light. The flashlight. I thought I found hope, but all I found is another flashlight. And he probably left there. You know what I mean? Is that what's this? Is it supposed to be him hiding, like trying to camouflage? So I just noticed how this is looking weird. Or is it a rock? Maybe just because I'm far away, it's the texture of the rock. Oh my God, I don't know, guys. I don't know. You guys never see me like this before in a game, and this is hitting good because it's a good game. It's a good game, but I just don't want to find out what's gonna happen after. Can I? A book? Okay, it's a book. Okay. April 6, 2025. Still no leads. Okay, so right now we're in 2025, which is a current year, and still we can't find nothing on what's going on with the people. Investigating the recent disappearance, I have uncovered documents and testimonies linking this event to similar cases from the 1930s and 1980s. Okay, the missing individual seems to have vanished into the air. The bodies have been resurfaced. No trace have ever been found. Is there a chance that their bodies are like in a lake, and they're just deep down where you're not gonna find them because the water is so deep that you can never really know what's underneath there? Just as a conclusion, you know what I mean? Local whispers tell of an accident being bound to the lake, a sacrifice. Yet, the older remains silence, reveal more. Elio R., a local fisherman investigates in 1932, claims to have witnessed a faceless figure raised from the water moments before the inexplicable wave capsized his boat. An old local chronicle recounts the mother of a beat paddling a young man who's vanished in 1880s. Worse, she heard knocking at the door 3 days after his disappearance. When she opened it, she found only wet footprints on the floor. Hypothesis, I'm gonna say like that. The lake might conceal geological dangers such as sudden backflows or whirlpools. But can nature really be selective in choosing its victims, and why do not bodies were resurface? Could the missing individuals have desperately tried to escape from the isolated, lonely, and mentally stifling town? Some parish records mentions a strange event occurring near the lake in past centuries. They speak of a bodies never blink on a cold worshipping blank in the water. Could there be a blank recent appearance? So it's all pointing to the lake right now, because apparently the lake, somebody back in the, I think he said 80s, fisherman wetted something in the water that was not human, or at least didn't seem human, and it came right at him. And now somebody heard knocking, and then they seem to see his footprints, didn't find anything else. You know. So it's obviously a story they're trying to uncover. What I just don't figure out is why is it enough? Why am I walking in the forest trying to cover it on my own? I don't like the music. Music changing it is never good. Never good. I see more light. I see more light. Something clap, guys, but I'm not gonna turn back. I refuse to look back. No, stop. Stop. I'll do that. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, 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 that's not good. That's not good. That's not good, guys. That's not good. No, no, no. I didn't do nothing. No. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. I'm innocent. I didn't see nothing. I swear I won't say nothing. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. I didn't see nothing. No, no, no. Help. 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 Somebody just got kidnapped. Am I heaven? Jesus? Is that you? What? Earth? We're in space? Huh? The multiverse? Emmanuel and Lisa. It's just a good game. I loved it. The ending, unexpected. Oh, guys. Okay, so as far as I'm understanding, 1930s and 80s, no, not from the 30s to the 80s, people going missing. Never found. I was right. I told you guys the bodies could be in the water. You know what I'm saying? I was right. It makes sense. The water is like an infinite thing. But where in the world do we see a UFO come out of nowhere and tell me it takes the bodies away? So that's why they can't find a trace. They can't find nothing because there's no bodies to find. It's taken away. There's no, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. I just have no words. I was expecting a big jump scare when the last went out. I was expecting a big jump scare. And I got the opposite though. But the game still gave you the spooks and make you feel something was gonna come out, but nothing came out at all. Although, guys, this game was amazing. I loved it. I enjoyed it. And if you guys still watching this far, make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you for joining me to this adventure. And as you guys know, we're out.